Group 2 racing this Friday night at Shepparton for the CKH Shepparton Cup. $67,000 in overall prize money, $47,000 to the winner. And I'm joined by Simone Fisher. Simone, Jason Thompson, he's got the key 3 runners in this week's Cup.
Thank you, James. He certainly does. Let's take a look at the box draw because Aston Bolero perfectly drawn in box 1.
Indeed, first of the 3 for Jason Thompson. Number 2, Big Ticket. He's drawn well after a 25.31 heat win.
Number 3, Legend, gave everyone a surprise when it ran a 6.42 to the first mark.
Got to Get Back will probably be first out, starting from box number 4.
Another one, Proven Kodiak, ran a 6.49, plenty of early pace from this chaser.
Dewana Result, recent addition to the Jason Thompson kennel, drawn box number 6.
Bearville Azza, a good beginner and did use plenty of the track in the heat.
A rising star of the game, drawn box number 8, Dalgetty, with the reserves Dance Craze and Amelia Christa. That's the box draw, Simone. Plenty of good runners, but let's touch on Jason Thompson. He's got 3 through to the final. Aston Bolero, Dalgetty, and of course the other one, Dewana Result, who's only been in his kennel for some 6 or 7 days.
That's right, James, but Aston Bolero, not the quickest greyhound out of the boxes, but certainly has that pace that he musters and ideally drawn off the red, and I think he will be a huge chance. Ran best of the night and the best heat time of the heat's 25.07. Yeah,
well, look, as we see with these heat runs, this one here we've got Legend. He jumped beautifully for Pietriarca. I mean, he's going to be the hometown hero come Friday night. He and also Proven Kodiak, Got to Get Back. They've all got local connections to the club, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of cheering if they're anywhere to be seen.
That's right, and the other greyhound of Jason's, Dalgetty, box 4 here, James, and wide. He was challenged the whole way around, and a terrific effort from Dalgetty, but perfectly drawn in the 8 in the final.
Look, it was caught wide, but he kept coming, and his will to win was just outstanding from Dalgetty. And if he can reproduce that kind of run with a little bit more early speed, you know, a little bit like he did in the Silver Bullet in 2015, I think he'll be very, very hard to beat. And of course, the other, Aston Bolero, he's a bit of an X-factor dog, Simone. He's not the best box dog, but his acceleration's second to none.
That's certainly right, James. And of course, Dewana Result, like we said, he's only been in Jason's kennel since last Wednesday, but obviously the change of scenery and change of training in that short time, great effort. And Jason Thompson did tell me this morning that he thinks that he used that run as a trial. The greyhound had been there a number of times before. He's had 4 wins there now, but he did use that as a trial, so he expects some improvement and he thinks he's well drawn from box 6.
Well, the punters at home, they want a result. Do you want a result? What are you tipping in the Shepparton Cup?
I do want a result. I'm putting Dewana Result on top, James, just for some value here. I've gone 6 to beat 8, 1 and 5. I think he's a greyhound on the up and I'm going for some value over what will likely be the favourite, and I think that's either Dalgetty or Aston Bolero. So Dalgetty drawn perfectly in the 8. He does grow a leg off the wide draw. Number 1, Aston Bolero, we've touched on him already. And number 5, Proven Kodiak, found the lead very well. Does like the Shepparton track, has now had 4 wins there from 12 starts. So 6, 8, 1 and 5 for me.
Simone, I'm going similar type numbers. I'm tipping Dalgetty on top. I'm going 8, 1, 2 and 6. I think this kid is a real superstar in the making. Jason Thompson's taken his time. He was pre-post favourite for the Melbourne Cup last year. They had to miss that due to injury. I'm going 8 on top Dalgetty. You'll see his best on Friday night. From 1 Aston Bolero and a Jason Thompson Quinella, 2 Big Ticket. Now this greyhound was chatting off air a moment ago, Simone. He feels like he's 15 years old and he's been there for the last 10 years, but he's only 3 years of age. He could still be, primed to win a big race like this. Then number 6, Dewana Result, and the punters will be hoping for a result with that greyhound. So I'm going 8, 1, 2 and 6. Well, Simone, they're my selections, but I do think there are plenty of other chances. I mean, Got to Get Back. He's got so much early speed. And let's not forget Bearville Azza, who was placed in last year's Melbourne Cup drawn box number 7, and there's speed with Legend as well.
That's right, 40 to 1 winner in the heat, but plenty of early pace there, a 6.42. If it can do it again, I'm sure it's going to be a great chance also at odds. But James, $20, how are you going to spend it?
Well, look, if you're bidding and you're trying to make big money from little money, I think you need to play an exotic, and we love our $20 exotics here on GRV Extra. So I'm going a trifecta with number 8, Dalgetty on top to beat numbers 1, Aston Bolero, 2 Big Ticket, 6, Dewana Result, from numbers 1, 2, 5, 6 and 7. Now, if you were to spend $20, you'd be going 166% for $20, Simone. How do you see the race?
I'm boxing up the Thompson trifecta here, 1, 6 and 8, and that will give you 333% return.
Well, it could be a big night on Friday night for the punt, for the pocket, for everything. Plenty happening on the track as well.
Certainly is. Free entry. There's a beer garden, live music, a spinning wheel with $2,000 in cash and prizes and a kids zone. So plenty happening all round, James.
The beer garden's got me already. There you go. go, Simone. That's Friday night. Shepparton Greyhounds for the Group 2 CKH Painting Shepparton Cup. 67,000, 47,000 to the winner. Be there on Friday night.